Hi Pisces, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. We'll have 3 separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at the situation. In the second spread, we'll be looking at the advice for the situation we'll see in the first spread. And in spread number 3, we'll see new love coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. So here's the situation, Pisces. We have judgment. We have the Emperor clarified by the Six of Wands. Then we have the Page of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands. And we have the Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries or pretty much any zodiac sign. This spread right here, Pisces, is somebody is actually coming back to you. I don't know what happened between the two of you. I can kind of suspect that perhaps this person always had to be right. For some of you, yeah, you could be dealing with a control freak, okay? But for others of you, yeah, I don't know what happened. You can let me know in the comments down below. What I can tell you is that somebody is coming back. Somebody is coming back to you, right? Judgment, the very first card I got is a card of somebody coming back. The Emperor, the next card I met, that would be the person. The Emperor could be an Aries you're dealing with. But the Emperor, you could have been married to this person. Right? The Emperor sometimes comes through as a husband figure or a spouse figure. But at the same time, the Emperor, on a good side, the Emperor could be somebody who got their shit together. Okay? Somebody who got a job, somebody who got their own place, somebody who got a haircut, got a car, somebody who is ready for a commitment now. On the bad side, on the negative side, the Emperor could be somebody who is a control freak. And it's like they are clarified by the Six of Wands, right? The Six of Wands could also be either really good, depending on what the Emperor represents, or not so good. The Six of Wands back in the day used to be called the proposal card. And the Six of Wands is also a card of attention. So you definitely have this person's attention now. And they will be paying a lot of attention to you. But at the same time, it could be like a bit of an arrogant energy, right? Because it's a card of victory, success. For some of you, they may think they can just waltz right back into your life and you'll take them back. It could be they're a little bit full of themselves. And especially if you were dealing with a control freak, yeah, that would be exactly how those people think. Alright, so here comes that Page of Wands clarified by the Three of Wands. You're going to be hearing from them. The Page of Wands is a card of communication, a message, or they could send you something. The Three of Wands clarifying it. This is a card of them making up their mind to come back to you. Right? The Two of Swords on the bottom of the deck could also mean multiple things. The Two of Swords, the often forgotten meaning of the Two of Swords is cease fire or armistice. Perhaps the two of you were fighting in the past and now they're going to come back and offer you an olive branch. I'll offer you to make peace. At the same time, the Two of Swords could be a card of somebody who's closed off. So this is where you could be coming through. If you don't want to take this person back, and we'll see what's recommended for you in the next spread, perhaps your initial reaction is going to be like, no, you're going to be closed off. And it's also a card of a crossroads. So I think essentially, yes, you are going to be at the crossroads as to what you want to do about this. All right, so yeah, let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the second spread, Pisces. This is the advice for what we saw in the previous spread. We have the Five of Cups clarified by the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands clarified by the Four of Cups, and we also have the Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Well, this spread could be also you giving them a second chance, and but for most of you, I think this is you rejecting them. Okay, the only, I guess, condition, if you could take them back, is that they're going to stop being a control freak, right? Insisting on everything going their way, all right? So that's the only sort of positive outcome where the two of you get back together, I see. Right, we got the Seven of Wands clarified by the Four of Cups right next to the deck. So those two cards could be interpreted a couple of different ways, and one of the ways to interpret that is with the Four of Cups, they're going to stop, they're going to reject being the person in the Seven of Wands, and the person in the Seven of Wands could be interpreted as somebody who insists on something, right? So if this person was a control freak, if they always had to have everything their way or the highway, if they are able to stop doing that, maybe you can give them a second chance. But for most of you, those two cards could be interpreted as you just flat out rejecting them. As a matter of fact, this time you're going to put your foot down with that Seven of Wands, and with the Four of Cups, this is you rejecting them. Right? Perhaps it was just too much for you to forgive and forget. We do have the Five of Cups, right? Clarified by the Five of Wands. The Five of Cups is a card of grief. The Five of Wands, clarifying it, is a lot of drama. It's a card of fighting, conflicts, that type of energy. The Three of Swords in the middle is a card of a broken heart. As a matter of fact, the Three of Swords showed up in so many second spreads throughout this reading, more than usual. But that probably describes how you really feel or felt when the two of you broke it off, right? The Two of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is kind of similar to the Two of Swords we saw in the previous spread. The Two of Pentacles is a card of you trying to understand if this is what you want to go through again. So it's up to you. There are no major arcana cards, but for most of you, I think you're not taking them back. For most of you. Alright, so yeah, that's what I have for you so far. Let's take a look at spread number 3, which is new love coming towards you in the near future. So here's the third spread, Pisces. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. We have the Eight of Wands, clarified by the King of Swords. Then we have the Tower, clarified by the Four of Wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Scorpio, maybe Sagittarius. This is one tricky spread. I gotta be honest with you, Pisces. You do have this King of Swords, right? And we have the Queen of Cups. I assume you're the Queen of Cups. They are the King of Swords. Alright? Yeah, so let's talk about the King of Swords real quick. The King of Swords could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, they could be very intelligent. Somebody who wears uniform for work. They could be like a doctor, or maybe a lawyer or someone like that, right? But the thing about this reading is that the very first card I came out is the Ace of Swords, which is then I clarified, and it's clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. Right, so like I said, I assume you're the Queen of Cups. But for some of you, perhaps this Queen of Cups is a Scorpio. Alright, and we're right in the middle of a Scorpio birthday season. So perhaps you're going to be invited to a Scorpio's birthday party, and they will also be there. That's just for some of you. For others of you, that Ace of Swords could belong to you. So it could be you kind of initiating this connection, right? But for some of you, the Ace of Swords could also belong to the King of Swords. So you see how the King of Swords is holding up a sword? That could be the sword we see in the Ace of Swords, right? Whatever the case, I think the two of you are definitely going to be moving forward together, and it's going to be very unexpected for some of you. The Tower right next to the deck, clarified by the Four of Wands. Again, if you're going to a Scorpio's birthday party, then that's what those two cards represent, right? The Tower is one of the Scorpio major arcana cards, all right? But at the same time, this is what could be happening between you and this King of Swords at some point in the future, right? The Tower in this case is something that happens unexpectedly, right? And the Four of Wands clarifying is what happens unexpectedly. An unexpected marriage between the two of you, out of the blue, perhaps. The two of you are just not going to want to waste any time. Perhaps the two of you are going to be connecting right away with this individual, right? And you will want to get serious with them all of a sudden. Perhaps, like I said, you're invited to go somewhere, and you're not thinking that it's going to be anything serious. You're not thinking that you're going to be meeting somebody you're going to be marrying. But bam, here comes the Tower, and plans change. Plans change in a big major way. Right, but going back to that Ace of Swords, which is clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So for some of you, it could be a Scorpio birthday party. For others of you, that's you deciding to kind of let this King of Swords know you're interested, or you may invite them to go somewhere, right? But if that Ace of Swords belongs to the King of Swords, they're going to be very straightforward, very direct with you about how they feel, right? The Ace of Swords often comes through as the Ace of Truth, and it could be a confession of love, or it could be an invitation to go somewhere, right? The Nine of Cups, all the way to your left, clarifying the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords. The Nine of Cups could be a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment, and in some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups looks like there's people standing around and celebrating. So the Nine of Cups sometimes comes through as a card of an event, a celebration. Alright? And the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck is the start of a cycle. Again, Scorpio's birthday is a cycle for them, and you're invited. Or, simply put, it's a cycle starting between you and this King of Swords. Alright, and it's a very fortunate cycle. The word fortune is there for a reason. So yes, Pisces, it's a bit complex in terms of interpreting the sequence of events, who invites whom, or how it all starts. But again, just to sum up, at the end of the day, I think the two of you are definitely getting into a relationship with this person, at least a relationship. Okay, but the Tower clarified by the Four of Wands, it could be you guys deciding to get serious. Soon, very, very soon. No hesitation. So let me know in the comments down below how this plays out. So many different variants, so many different scenarios, Pisces. You know, I hope you were able to keep up with all of them. But yeah, the King of Swords and you, I think, are definitely moving forward together. Alright, Pisces, so yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing November.